Greetings and salutations and welcome to another edition of the YouTube channel Too Many Plugins. I'm your host Alex. Today we're gonna play a little bit Battlefield 1 on the old FX-8300, very rare chip. We are running 32 gigabytes of memory over here on an SSD. The graphics card is AMD Firepro w600, which is basically a Radeon 7770 GHz edition or an R9 250X. 2 gigabytes of GDDR5. I've overclocked it, unlocked it with the Nemesis driver. Overclocked 100 megahertz on the core from 750 to 850 and 1000 on the memory. I overclocked to 1100, so that's 4400 respectively. 1100 times 4. The chip we're running is the 8300. Came only out in Asia. Very rare chip this. That came for a very short period of time, available on the European market, and on, but that was just rests probably of stock still in Asia when they discontinued these ones. Then they probably imported some of Asia. So they were for a very short period of time available on the European and the American market, but they are very rare chips, the 8300. This is a low power 95 watt TDP part, not like the 8350 and the 8370s that were 125 watt TDP, and the 9550, 9570 and 80 were 200 to 250 watts TDP. So this is the low powered version, so less stress on the motherboard. Still the FX CPUs, bad single thread performance, good multi-thread performance. Mostly keep high frame rates today, only have little dips in the 1% lows and the frame rates that you can have a little micro stutters. But rather than that, keeps a high frame rates today. They keep their value. They're still, the 8 cores are being sold between 30 to 45 euros. Some people even second-hand still sell them for 50 or 60, the 8 cores. The 6 cores you can sometimes pick up between 18 to 26 euros. And the 4 cores are going between 9 to 14 euros the last time that I saw it. If you take 2015 i3s and i5s, you can pick them up between 1 euro and 3 to 5 euros. You can pick up the chips from 2015 from Intel. So these chips actually really maintained their value. Especially the 8-core versions, but even the 6-core and the 4-core, if you see that the same chips, actually of chips, they were two years younger, you can pick up between 1 to 5 euros. So there you go, you can see that these chips actually maintain their value really well. So yeah, we have it overclocked here a little bit, 100 on the core and 100 on the memory, so 4400 on the memory and 850 megahertz on the core. 2 gigabyte GDDR5, old workstation card. When they came out they were $600, these ones. They came out in July of 2012. So this is actually a system we're running, by the way, 1600 megahertz of DDR3. 32 gigabytes on 1600 megahertz. These are 4 memory DIMMs, and the FX series can maintain 1866 megahertz only in 2 slots. In 4 slots it will automatically drop to 1600 megahertz. So you cannot, unless you have 2 memory sticks, if you have, then you can run 1866. If you have 4 memory sticks, they can only run on 1600. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused here, talking and playing at the same time. So yeah, they actually maintain their value very well. We're running in 1600 by 900 in low settings, as you can see here. This is in low. You see that on the foliage. The rest of Battlefield keeps on looking good in low settings, except the trees. trees and foliage, but the rest, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 keep on looking good even in low frame rates. Sorry, in low settings. See, I'm recording here at 60 frames per second in OBS. This card, the Firepro, has dedicated NVEC encoders and decoders. So in this moment OBS is recording from the dedicated encoders and decoders. So we have no load on the GPU, and we're probably using only 250 megabytes of VRAM of the graphics card to be able to record this. So that's the advantage of having a dedicated NVEC encoders and decoders. So I can already tell you I don't have a frame counter over here, but without overclock it's just minimum 15 to 16 frames lower than without the overclock. We have here yeah, 15, between 15 to 20, maybe 25 frames extra here with this overclock applied on the graphical card. Yeah, minimum. I can really notice that. I'm getting really very dizzy of this pilot.
Return to the combat area.
There's airplane hanging behind us. So yeah, man, this guy's flying in a way, man, it's making me dizzy like crazy. Man, it was too late. I was already getting dizzy of this pilot. Yeah, the FX CPUs, they have a bad reputation. They get hot, they consume a lot of electricity. And they're a little bit heavy on the VRMs, especially those 125 watt and 250 watt versions. This one, not so much.
Granate ist raus, Köpfe runter! Ich werfe eine Granate auf, pass!
Yeah, so I think I think minimum 15 frames extra, but I think it's actually a little bit more. I think this is more like 20 to 25 frames per second. If you want to have this even running better, you can even go higher in the overclock, but then you go out of the power target, you know. So I kept it over here. I kept it in the normal power target.
Erobert das Ziel! Aufpassen, Granate raus! Ich werfe eine Granate! Granate raus!
That horse already gone? Whoa, almost an accident. So yeah, the old 8300, still playing games today. In that time, if you wanted a chip from Intel, they paid 110 bucks for this thing in 2014, about half a year or a year after they came out. You could already pick them literally up for 110 to 112 euros that I picked it up. In that time, if you wanted a Intel system, you got then an i3 that was a dual core with hyper-threading, so 2 cores and 4 threads. You would today not be playing any games, that I really tell you. So it's keeping up very well, all things considered, for a chip of 2013. So there you go.
Schick dir eine Granate. Granate ist raus, aufpassen! Ich hab eine Granate.
Where did he go, man? Oh, he's dead already, probably. Yeah, so they maintain their value really well, these chips. And yeah, the Intels you can pick up literally between $1 or €1 you pick up on i3 here in Portugal in CEX. And the i5s, the 2015 ones, you can also pick up for $5. So there you go. Oh my God, I'm again in Mr. Crazy, Mr. Crazy Pilot over here. Man, I don't know how you put the parachute. Maybe it's not 9, maybe it's just space. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something wrong with the parachute. Yeah, somebody shooting me from there. So all things considered, still quite good frame rates for such an old chip. All things considered, these graphical cards you can pick up for about $40 in Portugal, and that's $40 with an adapter, because these graphics cards they have 6 outputs, so you can connect 6 displays. But the only problem is that you need there are 6 outputs mini display ports, so you have to get a mini display, this mini display port. So you need to get the mini display port to HDMI DVI. Or VGA adapter you need for this, and then the card comes at about $40. Including transport, so that's not a bad price at all, you know. Yeah, we go see. Yeah, I need to get a little bit used to this, because I was used to playing with less frames than this. I played for a couple of weeks without overclock. And also because I'm actually a little bit used to so yeah, a lot of fun, as you can see, you know, you can still have really a lot of fun Okay, it was a tank over there. Man, I couldn't even see the tank. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I didn't even saw that tank. Yeah, so a lot of fun, you know, as you can see on this old system here, we are still having a lot of fun. Yeah, and this computer was always processor was always really has a bad reputation and is not really that fair actually. Yes, single thread performance, single core performance of these chips are not great. Multi-core performance is not bad at all. And all things considered, you know. You can still have a lot of fun with these old chips, you know. And it's also like, as they say, about lasting, you know, I'm using the same chip since 2014. It was half a year after they came out, you already could pick them up for, in that time, really crazy prices for an 8-core, you know, because in that time, 100 to 150 was giving you a... was giving you a 2-core with 4-threaded i3 or a Pentium Gold or something, you know. It was between 90 to 130. Even the i3s even sometimes went for 150, you know, to 170 bucks, you know. So it held up very well, all things considered. And also in resale value. I mean, if you now sell your i3 or your i5, they're selling them, so they're buying them for literally 50 cents to 1 or 2 euros, and they sell them between €1 and 5 euros, you know. So these chips really maintain their value very well, all things considered. I dare you to grab an i3 like that and today play games. The only advantages those ones have, those Intels have of 2015, is the fact they support the AVX2. That is a advantage in some things, because some games really require AVX2. Why did he didn't die, man? Hey, did you saw that or not? I was shot by me. Yeah, this one doesn't have AVX2, but it came out in 2013 also. But the rest, it has all the instruction sets, except the AVX2. Man. And I would dare anybody to grab one of those old chips from the same time that cost the same amount of money as this chip in that time, and today record and play games on it. Yeah, I dare anybody. So yeah, good stuff over here, go B.
Verteidigt das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann. Granate ist raus, hoch und zu. Schick dir eine Granate. Granate raus.
Yeah, I dare anybody grab one of those chips today. Man, I was up there. Okay. And see if you can also play games like this and record in OBS in 60 frames per second. Probably you're not gonna have a good time.
We are losing objective apples.
Yeah, was not paying attention at all.
Verteidigt das Ziel!
I'm a little bit distracted also by all the time man, where was he? From the sniper over there.
objective butter.
Yeah, that's a shame. I was really distracted. So let's see if we can now steal something over here. What stone is that? 220. We go to the junction. Man, where was he, man? I didn't even saw him. So yeah, you can still have a lot of fun with old hardware like this. And especially if you look even to these kinds of chips that you can pick up so cheap, and also look at this guy flies in a way. Making me really dizzy, this guy with this flying.
The enemy controls all objectives.
Wir dürfen jetzt nicht aufgeben! Können wir da raus?
Oh my god, dude, I'm getting so dizzy with you. Guy's a pilot, let me tell you. He is a pilot. Do we have another plane behind us or something? My god. You can even shoot him in his head, you see that? The guy's completely flipping out.
Objective apples. Return to the combat area.
Ah, it's just space, okay. That's what I was doing wrong, I was pushing button 9.
The enemy has the upper hand.
Das Ziel dort. Granate ist raus, aufpassen!
Man. It's over there like a rat laying around. This is until 2000 or not?
En route.
Yeah, it's until 2000. So all things considered, still a good time with such old hardware. Yeah, of course in low resolution over here, but I think that we almost maintain a... well, not a 60, but maybe jumping between 45 and 60 or something. Yeah, good job. We got also a Ryzen system over here. That's the Ryzen 5500. That's a much newer system. That's a chip from 2022, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 2022. That is a Zen 3. Ryzen 5 5500. That's with a Quadro workstation card, NVIDIA Quadro K2200. And that one is an NVMe. Here we're just running a 2.5 inch SSD.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Yeah, we got some fun here. Man. So the driver we're using is the Nemesis driver for AMD. You can find it on SourceForge. You can find this driver. It's called the AMD Catalyst Nemesis driver by Nimz, I think is the name of the guy who made it. And you can find it over there for download, and it will make this card unlockable.
We have lost objective butter.
And then you're capable of unlocking this to an R9 250X. So that's the driver I'm using now, and just MSI Afterburner sliders to the right, and leaving it in the same power target, so we don't have any I saw a guy even playing with this card, but it was the 4GB version. He was playing Red Dead Redemption actually quite well.
We have taken objective butter.
It's a tank over there. Yeah, there was a. I think it was Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, that he was really playing well on this card. So, and that was in stock mode. It was not even overclocked. Battlefield, by the way, is a game that likes higher memory frequencies, both on the GPU and the and the memory, the RAM. So in Battlefield, you will notice that if you have a faster memory, you have a way higher frame rate. Battlefield was always known for that.
Jetzt eine Granate.
My God. So yeah, with old hardware you can have a lot of fun like this, you know? You can really have a lot of fun.
Granate ist raus, runter! Granate raus!
My God.
Das Ziel darf nicht fallen! Verteidigt es!
That was a shame. Couldn't hit them over there. And they're attacking now.
Aufpassen! Granate raus! Ich werde die Granate aufpassen!
We are losing objective butter.
My God. I was going for dynamite in the building, but it didn't work out. So yeah, totally playable this. Okay, it's low resolution. Low quality presets, but it is playing.
Granate ist raus! raus, Köpfe runter! Schick dir eine Granate!
By the way, the latency is ping 39. So go over there. Where are we? Go B.
Erobert das verdammte Ziel!
So yeah, a lot of fun is this.
Granate ist raus, Ohren zu! Granate raus! Ich werfe eine Granate!
There you go. So old hardware, you can still have a lot of fun. Yes, this is not the most, how do you call it, economic system anymore, because these CPUs spend a little bit more than if you are running a modern Ryzen chip. That's obviously normal. They probably consume the double of power than a modern day Ryzen, if it's not less. That this chip probably spends half, maybe 2/3 more of what probably a modern Zen 3 CPU would do. So, and then a low-powered one like the 5500. Let me go out, dude. What are you doing, man?
Ich werfe eine Granate!
I don't even know how they survived that. There was already a anti-tank inside there.
We are losing objective apples.
Sie dürfen dieses Ziel nicht kriegen, verteidigt es! Erobert das Ziel dort!
We are losing objective apples.
Come on, medic. So many medics around. So yeah, can be done.
Wir verteidigen das Ziel bis zum letzten Mann!
Can be done. You can have some fun on an old system like this.
Hier ist eine Granate! Erobert das Ziel!
We are losing objective apples.
Vorsicht, Jungs, ich werfe eine Granate! Ich werfe eine Granate! Vorsicht, jetzt! Die Sprengsätze sind...
Come on, medic.
raus, auf!
My God, man. 5500. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun. I gonna need to get a little bit used over here because I am
Ich hab die Granate!
used to a way higher frame rate, man.
We are losing objective apples.
But I could totally get used to this.
Aufpassen! Granate raus! Granate ist raus, los, hoch! Sprengkarte ist scharf!
So yeah, you can have a lot of fun, as you can see. A little bit choppy here and there, but still a lot of fun to be old with old hardware like this. Holy moly, what happened? Hell, I was all of a sudden stuck.
Ziel erobern! Los doch!
So yeah, a lot of fun to be old.
Vorsicht, Jungs, ich werfe Granate! Ich werfe Granate! Granate raus!
Go, 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 go! Yeah, going there for the health box. Yeah, it's almost the end of the round. So, but yeah, it's still playable. A lot of fun. This, and by the way, we're on a fiber connection, so gigabit, 1000 up, 1000 down fiber. So,
Hier ist eine Granate! Sprengladung bereit!
so you can still have a lot of fun with old hardware, as you can see. Do a little bit of overclocking, you will have fun. Where is... Oh, come on, give me that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh God, that was not enough. Yeah, a lot of fun. We're losing the match, but that's okay.
Das Ziel dort erobern! Vorwärts! Erobert das!
Yeah, it's the end of the round. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a little bit of Battlefield 1 on an old FX-8300 and a AMD Firepro w600, 32 gigs of memory, all hardware from 2013-14. So there you go. Until the next time, stay safe, take care. I'll catch you in the next video.